Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links!
Shelmy, you need to check in. What deck would you recommend for Sherry? Whatever archive skill you can play on her.
My name is Sherry LeBlanc. Ready to duel?
Are these the worst level up rewards ever? No. Technically, she doesn't have any tickets, right? So... like, this one is extremely niche, but it's technically playable. Right? When a monster is special summoned to your opponent's field and a face-up field spell is on the field, target one of them, banish it. I mean, it's not awful. I'm just saying that there's literally been characters with like seven tickets, right, Icy? Like, you're like, what do these give you? Cards like you already have 17 copies of. Like, it's hard to beat that. We prepare for the final. I do apologize once again for the random disconnect. Hello, Sora. Would it work if your opponent had one? Yeah. It just requires there to be a field spell. But you'd obviously be better off playing it in a deck that's running field spells. Because, like, okay, so this is a unique card, right? For Our Dreams, that's new. Ignore whether they're good enough. It's new. So you get that. Chain Close is already in the game. So that's bad. Soulbinding Gate is new. Imitation is old. Fleur de Verges, or whatever, is new. So we have 3 copies of a card that's already, or two copies of 3 of a card that we already have, and then 3 copies of a card that is new. Jabberwork, that wasn't the question. The question was, is she the worst character ever? And the answer is no. Who's the worst ever?
My name is Sherry LeBlanc. Ready to duel?
Who was the one that had like 7? There's somebody with like 7 tickets.
The true master of
The name's Alito. Don't you forget it.
1, 2, 3, 4. He's only got 4.
I'm Garan, the brave warrior who's always ready for a fight.
I am Mazar, the true master of Galaxy Eyes.
Let me duel.
From hacking to dueling, there's nothing I can't do.
My power will lead me to my destiny. I will resurrect the Pharaoh.
Leave it to Bones to haunt your nightmares.
Games are my life.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's got to be Grandpa. 7 tickets, Dice Jar, and Majesty with Eyes of Blue. Alrighty. Finals. Let us begin. We got Shelmy at the top. We got Mr. Paradox at the bottom. Constellar going first here. Activating our skill. Sombra adds the Pollux back to hand. Additionally, normal summon to Pollux. Pollux into Zubin. Zubin searching for the Caduceus. Well, I don't think anyone was ever expecting anything from Sherry, though. She's like a random throwaway character. I mean, she's not throwaway, but you know what I mean. No, I don't think anyone's really expecting anything from a character whose call to fame is the Defleur archetype and the bad Noble Knight cards. All right, Abyss Dweller effect, but we've got the Forbidden Droplet. Negate. You negate me, I negate you. Activating our skill here. Go for the Reborn. Bring forth the Samurai Skull. I expected Baroness Defleur as a level 40 reward. Mizuki. Oh, but we had the crow on top of it? Come on! That is just foul. We're gonna go ahead and draw a card here. Go to battle. Successfully beating over and passing back to Shelmy. Sheraton allowing us to search for a copy of Caduceus. Caduceus, of course, would be able to special summon itself, but we have the living fossil. Bring forth Pollux. We're gonna go for the M7. M7 drawing us a card. Caduceus to the field. This is lethal on board. I miss Salomon Great Tier 0 meta. False. Your theme is objectively wrong. Or, sorry, your opinion, rather. Game number 1 goes to Shelmy, the power of Dweller. Against the zombie deck. Even when it didn't actually go into effect, being forced to give up so many cards to stop it. Alright, you know what, to be fair, Mr. Paradox's hand was not great either. And if our Samurai Skull had gotten off, it would have been good too. What's my favorite philosopher? What? First of all, random question. 2, kind of putting me on the spot. I don't know, I'd have to think about that. I don't necessarily like philosophers as opposed to enjoying certain thought experiments and paradoxes. Where's my Resonator Tier 1 meta? Well, first of all, Inari, thank you so much for the resub, my dude. I greatly appreciate. That's very kind of you. You know what? There's plenty of Resonator support still to come. Next time Konami says, hey, do you remember 5Ds? Because we sure do. Just wait a little bit. Let's be honest, I don't, Konami wouldn't give Sherry good cards for her level ups because we would probably have another Mizar thing with, well, no. I mean, first of all, there's like, I think people would have been happy had they just given her like the new Noble Knight cards, for example. If she had had like Shield Bearer and Spear Holder or whatever, I think most people would have been like, eh, it's fine. You wouldn't even have to give her like broken card, like just give her something that is thematically appropriate, but also like at least like vaguely playable. How much do we think the upcoming bundle will be? Since it's double the card and double the packs, it's probably going to be double the gems. So if a normal bundle is $950 or whatever, then it'll be $1,900. Will Sky Striker be good? Probably. The question is how good. But yes, I expect it to be a good deck. What deck am I wanting to try the most? In order, it's TG, then Sky Striker, probably. But TG is definitely number 1. That may change as I learn how certain decks play. Like, Ogdoadic in theory sounds interesting just because I've never played the deck. I've never even looked at the deck. Right? But it's hard to evaluate how much I want to play it until I have a chance to, like, really sit down and, like, you know, chew into it and see if there's anything there. Alright, so what do we end on? We end on 2 ways to revive. We have access to our Felgrand. We have the Immortal Dragon to protect and 1 back row. Oh, the other deck I want to try is I want to make Gladiator Beast work, so I will probably be trying some kind of fusion deployment / unexpected die version of Gladiator Beast. Dream Mirror unironically is good. Its 1 card starter ends on just by itself, Link Karibo, a monster negate, the terror field spell, and 3 cards in hand. I mean, I certainly will look forward to it. But Lemon, let's also be honest, like, you do have a habit of overselling decks. Don't say you don't. I'm just saying. I appreciate that he cooks. I appreciate a good I appreciate a good cook. But we'll see. Crackdown, get yoinkin'. Does not want to allow our opponent to send a card to the graveyard. We're going to go for the Nightmare Unicorn, get spinning. Warning point. Negate. Ooh, that's rough. Would you do a ranking for all Duel Links character themes? I mean, a lot of people have done that, but I mean, I'm not opposed to it. It would be nice to, but I think most people have seen enough of those that they kind of already know what the answers are. But I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to it. It'd be fun. Normal summoning Samurai Skull. We are going to get a Mizuki to the graveyard. Bring back the Red-Eye Zombie Lord. This back row is going to have to carry. Crackdown number 2, get yoinkin'. IDP grabbing the Pollux, allowing us to banish both. This is not lethal though. Was that worth it? We are going to give our opponent another turn and 1 less interruption available to us. But we will get the scoop. Tying things up 1-1, we will go to a game 3. I opened a Twitch homepage. I saw too many things I didn't ask for. Give me an example of what you didn't ask for. What's something you didn't ask for? I want to see your Dream Mirror list, though. Lemon, get cooking. Get cooking. Hello, Alpha. Welcome. What is the use of Sage de Fleur? A level 8 body that special summons itself and pops a card on your opponent's side of the field.
Duel!
Like any card, monster back row, and all you have to do is give up a monster of your own. Pretty good. Going for a copy of Immortal Dragon. Dumping a Mizuki Chang-Chi effect. Bring back another copy of the Chang-Chi. She's using rank 8 turbo. Can do that. Can also be used in level 9/10 synchro decks. Sage de Fleur in live twins? Sure, because in theory, what? You could pop one of your twins, summon it out, and then summon the other twin back that you just popped. That's interesting. Triple sets to the back row. Access to Felgrand. We'll get a draw off the Vampire Sucker. Mr. Paradox, this is absolutely disgusting. And you should be both proud and ashamed of yourself of what you're doing to shell me here. We are going to go for the Star Cradle here, giving up our battle phase in the hopes that we can actually make some plays to start chewing through this board. What's scarier in this game, Barone or access code? For the average user, probably access code, unless the game specifically gave them an activation window after the effect to increase this attack resolved. Because for most people that had toggle off, or sorry, toggle normal or whatever, they access code would probably just completely wipe their board, and they'd be like, why can't I respond? Why can't I do anything? Activating DD Crow on the attempt to resummon the Felgrand. We are going to go ahead and interrupt the play here. Very nice. Activating Burial from the different dimension. Forbidden Droplet. Sending the Burial to negate the add from the deck. We already had the Caduceus. That's unfortunate. Not sure if that was the best play there. Also, is TG going to be good? Probably. But it comes down to how much interruption it's going to face. I think it depends, Wander. The deck is able to play a lot more protection, in theory. Like, you could run your lances to protect against back row. Hand traps are going to be the issue. I think it comes down to what sort of extension the deck ends up running. In theory, I think some builds could play through, like, some disruption. But, we'll have to see. We'll have to see for sure. I think it's better than people are giving it credit for, though. Just because it has the ability to perfectly sculpt its hand on demand. IDP. Now, to be fair, one of the things about this deck is that it is very hard to IDP it. So our opponent has a spellcaster, a warrior, and we grabbed a beast. No banishing. We're going to give our opponent the crow back. We're going to chain the Pleiades to stop us from drawing a card here. Our top deck is Samurai Skull, sending another Mizuki. We have 3 Mizukis in the graveyard. Good lord. Brings back the Immortal Dragon. Allowing us to go into a copy of Sun Saga. Sun Saga get poppin'. 1 and 2. Hitting that back row and a bluffed not bluffed, rather it is a bluff, but hitting the Pleiades and the bluffed Ire Rock Sunrise. We're gonna send a copy of Unizombie to the graveyard. Mad Mauler effect. Go ahead and resummon here. Bring out the Immortal Dragon once again. Get dumping. Send the Gazuki. Revive the Changshi. That will give us access to our level 8 Felgrand once again. Felgrand effect. Banish the Caduceus. We go to battle. Sheraton takes out the Crow. 35. 28. Lethal. Mr. Paradox will be your winner for today in the Duel Links Meta Weekly number 323, defeating Shelmy in a 2-1 series. Well done. All right. Whoa, whoa. Chill, Moo. Hey. All right. Congratulations, Mr. Paradox and Shelmy both. Very clean. Is there anything worth going over in the decks today? Let me go ahead and take a quick peek. Didn't we see any spicy ones? Anything unusual? Not really, but we can go ahead and go over the winners deck list. Mizuki needs to go. Let it have its time. Let it have its time. All right, Mr. Paradox. Running 1 copy of Gozuki, 3 Changshi, 3 Mizuki, 3... Oh, we're just on 3. 22 card, 3 Unizombie, 3 Samurai Skull, 1 Mad Mauler. Double of our droplet. Triple Burial from the Different Dimension. Triple IDP. Clean. And then here we have Shelmy's OG Constellar deck list. This is the Ire Rock special. We are running 3 Crow, double Droplet, double Crackdown, triple Warning Point. Very nice. Can I show Dipsilon's build? There you go. Dipsilon's deck list. Take a quick peek of it. There you go. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and bring today's stream to an end. Thank you for bearing with me with the technical difficulties of Cat. No, Murata asked earlier. No, I'm not going to do ladder. I have about an hour or so before I got to go to bed. So we're just going to go ahead and call it here. Technical difficulties, yes. So again, for this week, Wednesday, box opening plus ladder stream. If you are in the EU, though, it'll probably be pretty late because I'm going to start at like 4:30 PST. So I do apologize for that. Friday, Grand Prix with new box. Sunday, Rush Duel. Alien HR, literally read the words that I typed and the sounds coming out of my mouth. The Duel Links Grand Prix will be on Friday with new box. You probably just you typed as I was typing it. I'm just messing with you, by the way. But yes, Friday this week. Big shout out to my boy Girin for working with me to let me take that slot. I do appreciate that. Let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. But yeah, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Box opening and ladder stream. Join the Discord. Tell me what decks you want to see first. Raid channel. Who are we gonna raid? Ooh, Lunz is online. We can go give some love to my boy there. Yeah, we'll go raid Lunz. He's big chillin'. See you guys.